Ah, great. Nikolai's been in charge for about 2 seconds, and he's already absconded. I thought Russians were meant to be brave. I'm feeling lucky today. At least he had the decency to give me a few pointers on just why we have come to this particular cheese slice of Americana. So it's a fight you want? We are here to collect the elemental shard. Sounds a bit humdrum to me, but I'm sure it does something thoroughly useful. Don't worry, they have the best doctors here. Can't just leave this lying around. Let us see what this place is like with the lights on.
Power restored. Stand by for facility status. Warning. Nova 6 gas leak detected. Primary systems offline. Facility ventilation required.
Surely there is an exhaust fan down here somewhere. I will find a use for you.
Rebooting ventilation system. 1 minute to reactivation.
Well, that sounds promising.
Insta-kill.
These crawlers must be farting some kind of stimulant. Scratch one stinker.
30 seconds to reactivation.
Bonus points.
Ugh! Stinking bootlickers are such a pain. I always stand my ground. So sometimes I do have a
ventilation. Warning. Ventilation unsuccessful. Multiple unit malfunctions detected. Repairs required.
Oh dear. Sounds like this base needs a triple bypass. What an interesting find. Splendid. They've learned to climb. Diagnosis positive.
systems now online.
Well, at least I'll be able to see straight. Don't come back, jolting Jack!
Attention intruders. Now you've done it. You woke me up. Report immediately to operations and explain why I shouldn't turn every weapon in this base against you. One nation, indivisible. Intelligence.
What can you tell me about the elemental shop?
Broken out. That item is locked inside the APU. You and you lack that knowledge to penetrate credentials. And where are you now? Sophia, you'll have to win my trust. Find the access codes and bring them back to me. Land of opportunity. Sawyer authorization code accepted. McCain authorization code required. 1 minute before access termination. McCain authorization code accepted. Purnell authorization code required. 1 minute before access termination. Purnell authorization code accepted. Project Toy Soldier has been activated. Locate Sergeant ADAM for a live demonstration.
Ha! If it's a robot, can we really call it a live demonstration? Blunt force trauma. 3 of my favorite words. What do these things eat that gives them such backfire? You look much better now.
Security
Trust
clearance
me.
yellow granted. Yellow House countermeasure enabled.
How much more of this can my poor bowels take?
Security clearance black granted. APD countermeasure enabled. Security clearance red granted. Red House countermeasure enabled.
For a man as refined as me to be stopped by something as vulgar as money.
Security clearance gray granted. Operations weapon storage unlocked.
advantage. You need a bullet hole in your face.
Security clearance blue granted. Prisoner holding. Weapon storage unlocked.
Fetch me their soul.
Security clearance green granted. Greenhouse countermeasure enabled.
For those moments when you really...
Nope. Sorry. I still don't trust you. Access denied to the American Pyramid device. You'll have to prove your commitment to Broken Arrow's core values before I give you the keys to the kingdom. Give proof to the night that our flag is still there.
So I have to find your Verdam's mission statement now?
Broken Arrow core value 1.
Max ammo.
All avenues of science and invention. There is a particular Nova 6 crawler somewhere on the grounds that I need you to find. It's having an unusual reaction to element 115, and I would very much like to analyze it.
You are experimenting with 115? How much of my old research have you stolen?
Double points.
That's enough out of you! Literally.
You found the crawler. Good. Now escort it to the transfusion facility. Careful with him. The poor little guy is already in death's door. Better dead than red.
This is beneath me. But let's do it anyway. Ah! Cause of death, terminal concussion. I'll get you.
Bonus points.
Well done, intruder. You respected core value 1. Now I can turn its brain into a milkshake and sequence its genes. Return to operations and learn Broken Arrow's second core value. I cannot tell a lie.
A machine that thinks it's actually a living person. Distant relative, Dempsey?
By now, you've noticed our work would cause widespread panic amongst the population if news ever got out. Which brings us to Broken Arrow core value 2. Preserve the integrity of our mission. As it happens, it seems another intruder has entered Camp Edward and stolen a canister of element 115. Locate the trespasser and contain this breach of operation security. Loose lips sink ships.
Another intruder. Ooh, I wonder if it's a...
Is that a robot out there? An ADAM unit? Okay, checkmate. I'll give you the canister. Just don't let that thing murder me!
Return the element 115 canister to the transfusion facility, the arsenal of democracy.
Yeah, at once, Herr Rushmore. And then you give us the Verdam shot.
Well done. You are starting to win my trust, but we're not quite there yet. Return to operations for core value 3.
Goodness me. How many of these core values are there?
When our director, Cornelius Purnell, founded Broken Arrow, his mission was to push back the frontiers of science, to conquer new horizons. Which brings us to Broken Arrow core value 3. Prevail over the impossible to open new worlds. To expand my knowledge and open new worlds, I require the installation of additional components. There is an extra server somewhere in Camp Edward. Locate and install it. Manifest destiny.
I've seen my share
Oh,
of
I
new worlds
see you found
already.
the server.
It's not
Be
all it's
advised,
cracked up to
If
be.
that thing gets too warm, it won't be good for anything. Now hurry.
Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
Carpenter.
You're going about this all wrong.
You can die on your own time.
Feeling much better, thank you. Electric crawlers! Somebody's playing genetic bingo around here.
Well done. You used the telepaths to prevail over the impossible. Okay, now that the server is installed, we need 3 authorization codes. Sorry, but Director Purnell set it out that way, so I'd be dependent on humans. It seems that for some reason he didn't fully trust me. Imagine that. I don't know where the authorization codes are hidden. I'm not even sure if you can find them. The base personnel knew, but good luck getting them to tell you.
They are not exactly our friends. When do they ever fight for us?
There's the first one. 2 more to go.
Hey, I did not like that! Not one bit!
That's all 3. Now bring the codes to operations.
And what will you give me in return,
code is not accepted.
Sometimes I amaze myself. Often, in fact.
Warning. Authorization window expires in 1 minute. Seconds. Ooh. I can feel that server expanding my mind. New worlds back in. You honored core battle 3. On to the next.
Another core value? This is what you get with bureaucracies. Who would have thought the world's largest...
Broken Arrow core value 4. Protect the American dream. You will now prove your patriotism beyond any shadow of doubt. You'll require a dog, a blender, George Washington's stencher.
Warning. Power systems are shutting down.
Oh dear. Okay, new plan. Restart the power before my batteries die. Please, hurry. I have too much to live for. Give me liberty or... Oh, never mind. Just switch on the power.
I switch on the power. You give me the elemental shard. Deal? Excellent.
I thought that was my Twilight's last gleaming, but thanks to you, it's just my dawn's early light. Okay, you proved your patriotism, so there's just one more core value to go.
I think you stretch this out a bit, Rushmore, just to feel like you have friends.
And now the fifth and final core value of Project Broken Arrow. Prepare for tomorrow and humanity's future. For as long as we are prepared, humanity will have a future. By now, you may have encountered our ADAM units, artificial humanoids all around the facility. One of them in the interrogation area has a human inside. It happened during the incident that shut down this facility. Don't ask me to explain. That life force belongs to someone very important to humanity's future. But you must prepare the unit to free him. The spirit is 76.
I have to admit, my curiosity is thoroughly piqued. Auf Wiedersehen, Wiener Schnitzel. I shall resist the urge to make a Frankenstein joke.
I regret that I have but one life to lose for my country.
No, that hurts! Every time!
Duck and cover. better
Sun's curse. Far more important to me.
justice for all.
Don't stop now.
My first instinct was right. We really...
Give me liberty or give me death. Anyone can go.
I suggest you see a doctor! Not me, a different one.
We must hang together, or we shall surely hang separately. Rugged individualism. Nothing to fear but fear itself.
What's a well-dressed man is wearing in Nevada?
The pursuit of happiness.
Excellent. Now be careful with that head.
What? Where am I? Can I see what?
Deputy Director Peter McCain, this is Rushmore. Remember me? My new... Yes, Director Cannell is missing, as are the rest of the Broken Arrow staff. Whatever happened shut me down. I can't remember the incident itself. Some sort of recording error.
Fascinating. I take it you had access to our records before you became... this.
All I know is that these...
It's the elemental shard I'm after.
In testing them on our core values, Deputy Director, I had to make sure they could be trusted. I win, but first we need to free your life force from that ADAM unit. Intruders, honored guests, please locate a secret project of mine. The Elemental Orb.
Yeah.
That's it. The Elemental Orb. Escort it back to the interrogation area.
Care to explain why we need this?
The Elemental Orb was designed to contain and safely transport a human life force. It should provide Deputy Director McCain with a better vessel for his life force than that android he's been trapped inside. Freedom is not free. Guess who left the orb alone for too long? You. Code accepted.
more lightning tempo, or merely electric scatter? Galvanukles, eh? I'm thinking Thunderblood. Snuffed out in your prime. Too bad.
Okay, second time's the charm. Don't mess this up.
Great, no bullets left. Why does this keep happening to me? Zap!
This is Peter McCain. It worked. I'm in the orb.
I would ask what's the difference, but you probably have to be a disembodied soul to understand.
Oh, that was beautiful. You proved you understand the fifth core value. Report to operations. You know the drill. I just want you to know you've unlocked access to the APD. The elemental shard is yours for the taking. You've earned it.
I promise it will be put to very good use.
To open the APD,
APD release sequence re-engaged. Warning. Life force transference process can be hazardous to your health.
Seals. Build, lose, repeat.
stronger.
I am beginning to suspect that any so-called pyramid device should be left alone.
Voice screen verified. Director Purnell, is that you?
Cornelius Purnell was a mortal name. It cannot encompass what I have become. If you must call me something before I destroy you all, call me Avogadro.
Warning. Threat level midnight. Entity has escaped containment. Failsafe protocol enacted. All personnel duck and cover. This is not a drill. Nuclear detonation in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Most destructive weapon would barely register as a blip on my radar. Know this. You mortals will not claim the shard. It is I who will enter Agartha. I am the new dominant life form on this world.
Said it before, and I'll say it again. Pyramids are...
Initiating life force procurement sequence.
I foresaw your actions, just as I foresee your defeat.
Did you feel the energy course through your veins?
You should know I will rise again. You should have done more, Richtofen. So much more.
Diagnosis? I am fucking dying down here. I have glimpsed the other side of death. Boring!
Victory. Enjoy it while you can.
Initiating life force procurement sequence.
All you will achieve is to hasten your own demise.
Keep your filthy nails away from me!
I am beyond bullets, beyond harm. Energy cannot be destroyed. I am energy. I have studied your work, Richtofen. You wasted your potential.
Ha!
Good, you filled another one.
Warning. Electrical surge in lounge reaching unsafe levels. Initiating life force procurement sequence.
Make it easy on yourselves, and just die. That is as close as you'll get to hurting me.
Ha! How embarrassing. You'd think I'd be better at this by now. Ah, feeling much better.
Canister refuel terminated. Cooldown required.
That one tastes like laundry soap.
Initiating life force procurement sequence.
You cannot stand in the way of destiny. You are just delaying the inevitable.
That's 3 down. Only 1 more to go.
This will stop you. You are no idea how to do this.
Path of Sorrows operational.
That is as close as you'll get to hurting me.
The Path of Sorrows. Good title for my autobiography.
You did it!
Warning. Electrical surge in living quarters, reaching unsafe levels. Life force canisters filled. APD recharge successful.
Get him back inside the APD.
You should know I will rise again. I must complete my ascension.
Facility transport via pyramid device is now available.
You hear that? We have him now. Go to the central panel to initiate prisoner transport.
Entity successfully transported to Hanford site.
Rest easy, my friends. Avogadro is now safely contained in a Broken Arrow facility in Washington State. He's their problem now. We won, because that's what Americans do. We win!
Really? That's maybe a smidge hyperbolic.
You are now free to take the elemental shard. On behalf of the President of the United States, the Broken Arrow program, and a grateful nation, please accept this shard as a symbol of our appreciation for your honorable and faithful service.